Hello everyone, my name is Margaret Lucero and I'm going to be working with you all today and learning a little bit more about how to integrate technology into our classrooms. We hear a lot about this in the educational field, however today we're going to take a different look at it and we're going to be looking at different peer coaching models that you as a department can use to help each other succeed in using technology to ensure student growth. So let me break it down on what today is going to look like. So today's professional development is a full day focused on peer coaching and the different models that a department can use to integrate technology in a meaningful way. Please make sure that you're sitting with your department and you have a copy of the peer coaching packet that is available to you. So there are three different coaching models that we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be looking at the Microsoft Peer Coaching Model, or MPC, Raising the Bar Personal Trainer Model, and the Peer Mentor Model. Now, today we're going to be looking at each of them individually with small breaks in between, and then you're going to be working together as a department to analyze each model and see which one's going to fit best for you. So let's break down a little bit about what each of them are. So Microsoft Peer Coaching, or MPC, is when a specific teacher in your department will go and go to a training and become an expert in that particular training field, and then share what they learned with the department, and then from there use what they have learned to grow and create your own plan to integrate technology that way. We'll be looking at a little bit more of a description, talking about the learners, the students themselves, the roles of each person in the department, the process that the teachers will go through. We'll look at a case study of a group of teachers that have used the MPC before, and then as a department, you'll briefly have a small discussion about the MPC and whether there's some pros or cons, and if you think it would work well for your department. After the department discussion, there'll be a short break, about 5 to 10 minutes. When everyone comes back in, we're going to move on and start talking about Raising the Bar Personal Trainer Model. Now, this is a model that when all the teachers receive the same training, and then they kind of break out onto their own, create their own lessons, and then come back together and share with their team members what they've learned, what they did with the information, and then talk about how each other can strengthen. So it's more of an individual activity where you can come back in the end and then briefly collaborate. So just like with the MPC, we'll look at the description, the learners, the roles, process, a case study, and then as a department, we'll discuss this model a little bit more as well. And just like earlier, there'll be a 5 to 10 minute break after that. We'll come back together and talk about our final model, which is the peer mentor model. This is when, once again, all of the teachers receive the same training, but instead there's a little bit more of a collaboration throughout. The teachers that feel the most comfortable with the technology that they're being trained in will become mentors for the other teachers within the department, and together we'll work to develop meaningful lessons that you can integrate technology with. So it's more of a collaborative plan that everyone works together with. Now, just like with the other two models, we'll just talk about the description, talk about the students, the roles, process, case study, and department discussion again. After that, we have a 45-minute lunch period. If you want to go, you can get something great to eat, stretch your legs, talk a little bit, then come back together, and we'll start talking about the different trainings that are available to you this year. We'll have a list of available trainings and what technology is going to be talked about in those particular trainings. Also about the format of each training, whether or not it's going to be small groups, a large group of teachers, or even an online setting. Talk about the number of available spots for each department. And then there's also going to be a brief discussion about the subject area. It's going to be more of a subject area specific information about each training. After that, you're actually going to break up within your departments. You're going to go to your separate ways, go to a particular person's classroom, and as a department, discuss the pros and cons of each model, using the information that you learned today as well as the information that's in your peer coaching packet. And then as a department, you're going to decide which model you think is going to be best for your department, which trainings you all are interested in learning more about, and who wants to go to them. And then you're going to work together to come up with an action plan of how to integrate meaningful technology into your classrooms using this peer coaching model that you've chosen. Now, I'm so excited to share this information with you today. Through this training today, you're going to be one step closer as a department to helping your students reach their full potential through the usage of technology. I am so excited. I'll give about 5 more minutes before the actual presentation starts. If you guys need to go for any bathroom breaks, this will be the time to do it.